Hello, loves. Today we want to talk about business and we want to talk about businesses you can start in Ghana with as low as 1,000 Ghana cedis to 5,000 Ghana cedis. Stick with me if you're interested. Let's do this. So, before I go into the businesses, let me just put out this disclaimer. Business is not for everybody. There are people who, if you want, give them 100,000 Ghana cedis to start a business and they won't be able to do it. There are people, give them 500 cedis to start a business. They don't have any formal education. They don't really know much about business, but these people are going to be able to multiply that amount and get enough profit to be running the business. So business is not for everybody. If you've tried one or two or three and it's not working for you and you still want to go on, then I think you need to go back to the table, learn again, learn some skills. There are some skills that come naturally. There are some skills that come naturally. There are some skills that you have to learn. Learn the skills of sales, learn the skills of negotiating, learn the skills of business. And you can learn most of them on the internet, on YouTube. But just know that business is not for everybody. The second thing is that for you to go into any business, you have to look at your locality, look at your area, look at what is lacking there. I want to sell this microphone. Where am I located? Do people in my area need the microphone? Is it that they have to travel about 30 minutes or 1 hour to get the microphone? How many people in my area needs the microphone? Can I provide the microphone? Take that into consideration. It's not because I said, oh, you can start this business with 1,000 Ghana cedis and you don't consider anything, you just jump on and start. No. The next thing is that whatever business that you want to do, it should solve a problem. As I said, your area, what is the problem there? What do they want that they are not getting? Is the business or the services, the products or the services you are going to offer, is it going to be able to solve the problem? Is it going to be able to solve the problem entirely, or is going to be able to solve half and leave half? You need to consider all these things. Then make sure you have the passion. If you do not have the passion, you are going to run out. There are a lot of things that you can go in, but if you don't have that passion, from that intrinsic motivation to motivate you, you might get to a point that you said, no, I can't do this. And then also understand the industry you are going in. For instance, if you want to go into the beauty industry and you want to do cosmetics and you don't know much about skin types, you don't know much about skin tones, you don't know anything and you just want to go in, you are going to suffer, because what you are going to do is that you are going to bring someone in to do the business for you and you don't have any idea. So even if the person is doing it right, even if the person is not doing it right, you wouldn't know. So just understand the industry that you are going in. So with all this said and done, let's look at some businesses that you can start with from 1,000 Ghana cedis to 5,000 Ghana cedis. I have a list here. The first one I have here is snacks and breakfast packs. You see now, in the morning, everybody is rushing. Most people don't even have time to stay home to eat. So if you are able to prepare a breakfast pack, and then you ask yourself, who are you going to sell to? Are you going to take it to offices? Are you going to sell it in the traffic? Are you going to sell it at the car park, lorry park? Where are you going to sell? For instance, where I live in a mining area. And then in the morning, there is always the mining buses that are taking them to work. Most of them wake up as early as 4 a.m., 4:30 a.m. that they have to go to work. They don't have time to take breakfast. So let's say I do a breakfast pack with, let's say, oats or Tom Brown with bread and egg. And then I pack it and I sell it at where they are going to take the bus. In the morning, about 500 miners get to the station to take the bus. So even if I do 50 packs every day, this is a business you can start as low as 500 with as low as 500 Ghana cedis. So just look at where you are, as I said, and then consider this. You can also do snack pack for brunch, maybe 10 to 11, maybe a pie and then cocoa drink or ice kenke, mashed kenke, yes. And then you do the packaging very well. I saw this mashed kenke on TikTok and I was like, wow. Look at the packaging. Look at how the person has done it. And then if you add a pie or a bread or a sandwich to banks, to schools, teachers, head teachers, they don't really have time to move from the office to go for lunch. Sometimes they are not able to take breakfast at home. So if you do this, just imagine. So again, look at your area. The next thing is egg business. You can start egg business with as low as 1,000 Ghana cedis. Who are you targeting? The food vendors. shops. So you go to the food vendor, that water seller in your area. You go to that gobe seller in your area. You tell them, "Oh, I have egg. How much do you buy it? Oh, I buy it 55 cedis. Okay, I'm going to give it to you at 54 cedis, and I'm going to deliver it to you every day." So you have your customers, and then you negotiate with a poultry farm or where you can get the egg. Immediately you buy the egg, and then you deliver it to your customers, and you have your money. You can leave about 10 or 20 in your shop or at your home, so that those in your area, when they also want to buy a crate, they can buy it. That is a business you can start with as low as 1,000 Ghana cedis. The next business you can start with as low as 1,000 Ghana cedis is bead making. Ghana, we like beads. Yeah, petoma, sisi. So if you are able to spend about 500 to learn how to do it, and spend about 500 Ghana cedis to buy the beads and the thread and everything, this is something you can do from home. You do it, you put on your status, you talk to your friends. Men are selling beads on the streets. You can even talk to these men, then you will do it and they come and buy it from you. You get me? So after this video, I don't want you to give me any excuse that you have 500, you have 1,000, and you don't know what to do with. You know what to do it with it. It's just about you taking the step. The next thing is homemade beverages to serve at programs. And when I say homemade beverages, I mean sobolo, I mean asana, I mean millet drink. And it all comes down to the packaging and how you do it and do it well. If you don't know how to do it and do it well, go to someone, learn how to do it. And if you start with the packaging, you can start serving at weddings, at funerals. You mount your beverage corner, and my dear, this is a business you don't need much. You can start small, and then with time you can buy what the dispenser and all those things that you can use. The last time I went to during Christmas, I went to a program with my husband at Akua, and then we saw this beverages. It was fruit juice. The way the thing was nice, and they have different types, and the way we queued to go and buy that thing, my dear, there are a lot of people on the internet who are training people how to do this. If you want to, just if you even if you don't know how to do it, you can learn, and then you can do it. The next thing is liquid soap and afterwash. With liquid soap, I do my own afterwash at home, and I buy the items around 300 Ghana cedis. And when I finish, I'm able to get a bucket full of the afterwash. So you can buy the items at 300 Ghana cedis. You can spend 200 cedis to learn how to do it. You buy the items, you buy bottles, you do nice packaging. You can start selling in your area. You can start selling in your church. You can start giving to shops. You can sell to hotels. You can sell to chop bars. The liquid soap, you do it in gallons, and then you give it to them. This is something that you can start. The next thing is thrift business, the one we call FOS. You don't have money to buy the bill, don't worry. Wake up at dawn, go to Makola, go to Kantamantu, go to KJT at Dubai. Buy nice ones. When you come home, iron them. Get a dummy in your room. Start putting them on it and start selling on your status. Start selling on TikTok. You are home crying. You don't have Auntie, can you give money to start business? This is something you can start with as low as 500 or 1,000 Ghana cedis. Life will when so into year your life will you get it. And then babysitting services. This is a business you can start with no capital. Where you are, your area, if you have mothers, about 2 or 3 mothers who are nurses, who are teachers, who are working in the bank, want someone to take care of their kids. If only you have the trust in the area and you have that motherhood instinct, go to them. Tell them you started a babysitting service in your house. When they are going to work, they should bring their child to you. About 6 hours, you will take care of them. At the end of the month, charge them and they will pay you. You know what? You can start this and then turn it into a daycare, turn it into a nursery, and before you realize, you have a school for yourself. And then laundry services and ironing. For laundry, you need about, if you want to go the commercial, we want to buy a washing machine, then you need about 5,000 Ghana cedis. You can get a washing machine around 2,000 or 3,000. You get iron, you get detergents, you get I don't know, you get a good water supply in your area, and you are good to go. Just print posters, just print flyers, put outside. For laundry services, contact this. Let them bring their dresses, their clothes, their suits, their jeans to you. Use the machine to wash it, dry it. When you finish, iron it, package it well, charge them, and give it to them. You still you still you still don't know what to do. You still don't know any business. There are businesses in Ghana. The next business is the mobile money, and this is not in order. Oh. You can do any of them. I'm just mentioning Momo. You have 5,000 Ghana cedis. Get a Momo SIM. Get a small phone. You don't need a shop. Just get a good location in front of your house. Get an umbrella. Get a table and a chair, and sit there and say you are doing Momo. You have no idea. You have no idea. You have 5,000 cities. When somebody send 100 cities, you get commission of 1 Ghana cities. So the 5,000 cities at the end of the day, you get commission of 500 Ghana cities. You bab. You and at the end of the month, MTN or Vodafone is also going to pay you commission on all that. Sweetheart, you are not hungry. You are not hungry. Like if you are hungry, and then water and drinks. You see this, the last time I was having a chat with this lady who sells ice water at the lorry park, and then she said that every day she's able to sell about 7 bags. And I asked her, okay, so after 1 bag, how much profit do you make? And then she says she makes 8 cedis out of 8 cedis profit after selling every bag. So 8 cedis times 8 is 56 cedis every day. Just sachet water. She hasn't added the bottled water, and she hasn't added the drinks. That's small. If only you have the passion. Look in your area. Look about. I have mentioned about 10 business ideas. Don't tell me say Juma ni Ghana. Ejuma wa Ghana. But baby, you want to start big. You want someone to give you 100,000 Ghana cedis, 10,000 Ghana cedis to start a business. Don't be shy. Start small, and I'm sure that you are going to come back and thank me later. If this video has helped you, just give me a thumbs up to tell the algorithm that you love this video. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't done that, and tell me in the comment section the business idea you love and the one you are going to try. Thank you once again, and I'll definitely see you in the next video. Nyameyie.